Hello Strum Squad, Mr. Mike here, and in this video we're going to learn how to play the G chord on the ukulele. You may be confused because we've already talked about the top string on our ukulele, which is also called G. That's the string called G. Today we're going to play the chord with the CH at the beginning. Not a chord like a string, but a chord as in multiple notes, multiple strings being played at the same time. When you play just one string, you're really only playing one note. And when you have lots of notes together, that gives you a chord. So that's why we call this the G chord and not the string by the name G. So first, we're gonna start by taking our second finger in. That is our middle finger. And we're going to find the second space on the very bottom string. That's our Apple's string, our A string. So count with me, 1, 2, okay? So now we press that down. Then we're gonna take our ring finger and we're gonna press down on the third space of the E string, the eat string, okay? So far we have our middle finger down on the second space of the bottom string, closest to your knees. That's our A string. And then we're gonna have our ring finger, our third finger in, pressing down on the third space of the E string. Hang in there, we got one more finger to press down, and then we're on our way to our G chord. Lastly, we're going to take our pointer finger on that same hand, and we're gonna press down on the second space of our C string. That big, thick second string down from the top, called our C string. That's our crocodile string. And we're gonna press down on the second space. Let's read the chord diagram. So let's pull it up right here. I'm gonna put my fingers here to show you, to the best of my ability, where my fingers are. I know there's a lot going on here, it's hard to see. Okay, but this is how we are looking at the ukulele when we look at a chord diagram like that. From the bottom of the ukulele up, we have our second middle finger on the second space of the A string, the Apple string. And we have our ring finger on the third space of the E string, the eat string. And then lastly, our pointer finger is on the second space of the C string. So let's try this together on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So quick tip, remember to use the tips of your fingers, not the flat parts, when we're pressing down on the fretboard, because the tips of our fingers are a lot stronger than the flat parts. It's gonna be easier to make sure the strings can touch the neck, can touch the fretboard. You're pressing down hard enough so that it sounds nice and clean when we strum.